Hi, this is Rishabh and I am presenting our work on more identifiable yet equally performant transformers for text classification. Joint work with Navalil Majumdar, Saujanya Poria and Edward Hovey. Motivation. As we all know, interpretability is an important aspect when it comes to trust a model's predictions. Famous transformer architecture based systems are ubiquitous and multi-head self-attention is its basic building block. In this work, we focus on identifiability of attention weights, that is, the attention weights of a self-attention head for a given input are identifiable if they can be uniquely determined from the head's output. This was first proposed by Brunner et al. In their work on identifiability in transformers. Why is the identifiability of attention weights important? It is because if the attention weights are not unique, explanatory insights from them might be misleading. Now, given a set of tokens, we divide the operations in an attention head in two phases, that is, phase 1 and phase 2. In phase 1, each token at the input of attention head is transformed to a query and a key. Each is a vector of dimension dk, which is stored as row vector in respective query and key matrices. This is followed by the computation of dot product of each query and each key vector from the query and key matrices. This is stored in the attention matrix A. I, jth element of the attention matrix denote how much of the token I attains to token j. Phase 2. Given the attention matrix A obtained from phase 1, phase 2 transforms each token into a value vector of dimension dv that is usually smaller than a token embedding dimension d. Then the matrix multiplication AV performs token contextualization. The resultant matrix is multiplied with a weight matrix to perform transformation of each contextualized row vector to its original shape D. We denote the multiplication of V and D as T. Now come to the uniqueness of attention matrix A. We want to identify if A is unique to the given combination of head output H and matrix T. Alternatively, can we find a matrix A tilde such that the following constraints are satisfied? Constraint 1. A plus A tilde T should give the same head output as AT. This can be written as A tilde T is equal to 0 vector, right? Constraint 2 and 3 are probability constraints as alternate attention matrix A plus A tilde is supposed to be obtained from the softmax operation in the phase 1. Let's first focus on constraint 1 and 2. We can combine them to form a single equation A tilde multiplied by the augmented matrix T, 1 that gives 0 vector. This boils down to finding row vectors lowercase a tilde that multiplied with the matrix T, 1 returns 0 vector. Hence, lowercase a tilde lies in the left null space of the matrix T, 1 which is denoted as ln of T, 1. Now, dimension of the left null space of the matrix T, 1 can be determined from the number of rows in the matrix and the rank of the matrix. The number of rows is ds. And from the properties of rank of the matrix multiplications, we can find the maximum possible rank of augmented matrix as dimension of value vector dv plus 1. Thus, we can determine the dimension of the left null space of T, 1 to be at least as ds minus dv minus 1. This plot shows numerically obtained rank from the first head of a transformer based IMDb review classifier. We can see the dimension of ln of t is now 0 after ds becomes greater than dv. That is, when the number of tokens is more than the size of value vector, in the standard transformer setting, dv is set to 64. A similar but shifted right plot is expected for dimension of left null space of T, 1. So basically, when the number of tokens is more than the size of value vector, ds becomes greater than dv, ln of t is now 0. Brunner et al. Showed that for sequence lengths longer than 65, that is value vector size dv plus 1, we can construct A tilde that satisfies all the three constraints. Thus, attention matrix A is not unique for the number of input tokens ds exceeding dv plus 1. We showed that this may not be a valid claim. We'll show how the size of key vectors dk plays an important role. Let's recap the process of constructing alternate set of attention weights, that is A plus A tilde. Given the head output H, that is the multiplication of attention weights A, attention matrix A and T, for the number of tokens that is greater than dV plus 1, we can construct A tilde satisfying all the three constraints. But our question is this alternate set A plus A tilde obtainable from the first phase of attention? Let's trace backwards. We know that softmax over log of A plus A tilde plus shift in row values can return back the desired A plus A tilde. We call this AL. Now the question is, can we obtain AL from the multiplication of Q and K matrices? Let's plot the phenomenon. For IMDb review classification, blue curve shows the average rank of AL obtained by tracing constructed weights backwards. We call this as obtained rank of AL, while obtainable rank of AL is 64, that is determined from minimum of ds, dk. Hence, solutions satisfying constraint 1, 2 and 3 may not be valid claims for A's non-uniqueness. An interesting observation is, to enhance the uniqueness of A or to decrease the alternate solutions of A, we can aim for lowering the size of key vector, that is dk. Thus, small size of key vector and query vector can make transformers more identifiable. As we know that A tilde and alternate set of attention weights belong to ln of t, 1, as the rank of matrix T increases, the possibilities of A tilde decreases. Thus we can aim for higher dV values that will potentially increase the rank of T up to ds. This will in turn make the dimension of the left null space of t, 1 to be 0, and thus we will not be able to construct A tilde. Hence we can claim A to be unique and identifiable. We also performed a short experiment as shown in the figure. The experimentally obtained rank of T increases linearly with ds for a higher range. The proposed solution might come at the risk of degraded performance on the NLP tasks. To probe into such circumstances, we tested a transformer variant on 10 text classification tasks. Concat shows standard transformer variants with dV is equal to 64, followed by concatenation of heads, and add shows our variant where dV is equal to 512, followed by addition of head outputs. We find that the performance does not vary significantly when we lower the dk values. Moreover, in many cases, the better performance is observed at lower dk and high dV values. This further supports our variant of transformer. Conclusion: we analyze attention weights in multi-head attention for their uniqueness. We claim that the existing attention identifiability analysis is not complete. We provided a more concrete analysis of attention weights identifiability. We also provided solutions to make attention weights more identifiable. We analyzed the performance on the 10 text classification tasks, which was very crucial for the proposed variant. Thank you, and we have given the link of the paper and the code. Thanks for listening to the talk.